Kenny, coming to you from Universal Studios Hollywood, and I am out here, as you can probably guess, for Halloween Horror Nights 2019. Got some characters coming out here. I've just entered the park. Fun fact, this is my first time ever stepping foot inside Universal Studios Hollywood, and so I have no idea where I'm going, what I'm going to do, but I could not be more excited to be here for one of my favorite events of all time in Orlando, and I'm here to see what it's all about out here on the West Coast. Let's go. YouTube sensation for a bunch of bad reasons. If you've got kids, see if she comes back this way. Momo, who is this, I'm gonna be honest, horrifically scary. I don't know what to describe her as, but there she is. Terrifying kids everywhere on YouTube. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Momo and be prepared to never sleep again. First house of the night, House of 1,000 Corpses. Oh boy, I'm excited for this one. So excited.
The Squinting Quill, aka Doctor. It's all true. The boogeyman is real, and you found it.
Alright. Chainsaw guy there. First house, as I just mentioned, House of 1,000 Corpses. Just got out, give my first thoughts on it here. Really impressed with it. I love this house in Orlando. Really enjoy this maze. I never know. They seem to call them mazes out here, so we'll call it maze. I love this maze. There's some things I thought they did really well. Some things I thought they did not do so well. I thought there were maybe some missed opportunities in some different scenes where you could have had live actors. A few too many static figures, but I'll let it slide because a lot of the set designs were really fun. Really good use of some of the outdoor scenes. A couple of different times you go outside and it makes the maze. It's a chainsaw again. It makes the maze in those scenes a lot more effective, it feels like. So I really like that outdoor stuff. The catacombs stuff where you're walking through all the corpses and everything, really well done. I got a couple of really good scares in there, so I love it. That's a good way to start the night. Let's go find some more. And next up, I'm gonna try Holidays in Hell. This is an original maze out here, which I'm very excited about because I don't follow the event out here regularly. I tried the last couple of years, but I thought they don't do many original mazes. I know they've done them before, but you know, it's not like Orlando where it's a very, very common thing. So I'm pumped that they got a couple of these this year. So go check out the Holidays in Hell. Also, I don't know, just very excited about the concept of this one. Really excited to see all the different holidays. So, oh, look at that! Look at all the classic monsters. Oh, I'm in love. Let's go. Came out of the Holidays in Hell maze. Big fan of that one as well. Very strong start here. But that one was complete with all the holidays you know and love. You had some Valentine's Day, started off with New Year's Eve, St. Patrick's Day, lots of crazy, crazy leprechauns. What else do we see in there? The Easter Bunny. Got the 4th of July with a mangled kid. No arms, no legs. Apparently some fireworks got the best of him. There were also, there was a lot in this house. I mean, you had Thanksgiving, Halloween, obviously, Christmas. And then you end by coming through one of the scare zones here, right there, looking at the back half of it. The reason being, you exit this house straight into the scare zone. I can't remember the name of it. It's the holiday scare zone. I'll fix it in post. I'll put it right here at the bottom. There it is. Yeah, so you enter, or you exit, and you see all of the different characters out here. Very cool, very fun stuff. I'm a fan of that one as well, so let's go find the next question to make, because I clearly did not fix that in post just now. I'm not gonna pull one over on you guys like that, so I'm gonna come clean. I just looked at a map. There's Christmas in Hell. You got me. I was gonna try and be clever and slick, but you got me. Next up, we got a doubler. We got two of them side by side over here, Us and Curse of Pandora's Box. I may do both of them and then report back, or I may just do one and report back. We'll see. See how this plays out. But got an original and an IP. I'm gonna say this, Orlando people, a lot of complaining going on about getting back to them tent houses. Hollywood got you taking escalators to houses. I mean, you could argue This is pretty nice, but you change elevations, you need an escalator. It's a damn adventure. It's a hike. I don't want to hear about it anymore, Orlando. Sorry. In case you're on the fence about getting express when you come out here, like I was myself, it is slammed tonight, like slammed. And this express is invaluable. I've not waited. This is my third house, so we'll see how it plays out, but I'm about to walk straight into my third house. Now I know that seems like common sense, but I'm not gonna keep comparing to Orlando. But I've done express there before and I've waited 40 minutes, half hour, 20 minutes. No waiting going on here tonight. I mean, there's the merge point right there. So, you wanna call that a wait? Got a little bit of a wait, but not bad.
The two are connected. They're Americans.
Oh my God. I just came out of Us, and I will say without a doubt, the thing I expected less coming to this event was to come out of Us being blown away. That house was incredible. Maze, sorry. Holy cow. That just exceeded all my expectations I possibly could have had. I was very impressed with that. That's I'm gonna be going through that a few times tonight, if I can. Man, 3-4-3 tonight so far. Now we're gonna go do Pandora's Box, another original. So, wow, I'm like speechless. That was so good. Well, that's what has me intrigued. I have no idea what the story is, what it's supposed to be about, but I'm interested.
those actions. Whatever is wrong, come with another incident. Waking I dare not scream or vibrate. Listening, the voice of death.
Out of Pandora's box of some sort of mysteries. We'll keep it real with you. Not very often I get in a house, in this case a maze, and I want out. That was genuinely unnerving. In a good way. That was, look at these crowds. My God. I was just looking at the wait times, and in multiple houses over 120 minutes. It's madness. Pandora, I kind of wish I knew the story a little better. I have no idea what was happening in there, but it scared the bejesus out of me. Very, very, very creepy soundscape going on. Very cool colors, and just wildly unpredictable with the strobe lights and the lighting effects. That's a good one. That's a very, very, very good original house. I just kind of wish I knew what was happening a little better, so I'm gonna try and look into that a little bit more after the event. Or if I get a break here, I'll try and stop and look it up if I get more out of it. But what a wild house. That's good stuff, but it'll lose some points for me just because I had no idea what was going on. But also points for scaring my pants off. Good stuff. Taking a look down on the lower lot. A very, very, very busy lower lot. See Stranger Things off over there. I believe as they posted 180 minutes right now, or 150. One of them, I think it's Us. Maybe Killer Clowns is 180. The other is like 150. It's a very crowded night. Thank God. Express. I can't say it enough. Like Jurassic World. Sleeper excitement level very high right now for that one. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've never been here. Let's go. Let's take my first trip down to the lower lot. Make it happen.
Find some way to survive. All living organisms develop defense mechanisms.
I just came out of Stranger Things maze, and oh boy, what to say about that? Not much good to say, so I'll probably be brief here. That was maybe one of the worst mazes I've ever done at Halloween Horror Nights. I was just not impressed with that in any way, shape, or form. Like, massively disappointing. I don't even know what to really pinpoint as to what was wrong with that. Very, very, very small amount of live actors. It just felt like very cheap set designs everywhere. No good scares, really. Just very, very lazily done. You got one scene out of Stranger Things 3, which is the cabin, and that didn't even look good. Definitely no Starcourt Mall. God, I don't even know. Look at this, 180 minutes. Thankfully, that was my reaction with a 10-minute express wait. I can't even imagine waiting 180 minutes for that. I have literally not one good thing to say about that entire maze, so yeah, let's move on. That's not good. As far as Stranger Things food offerings, you got the Starcourt Mall with some, you know, creative names, I guess. Nothing too nutty. Benny's Burgers probably most unique coming from season 1, but something that they managed to accomplish here that Orlando, for whatever reason, could not execute. The obvious from season 3. Scoops Ahoy, well done. Well done, Universal Hollywood. Walk over and take a look at the menu and see what kind of offerings they got. See, now, just give the people what they want. Levin's Waffle Sundae, Mind Flayer milkshake. Look at that thing. The chocolate milkshake with chocolate cone on top, and it looks like black licorice. Not a black licorice fan myself, but you know, presentation's good. But Scoops Ahoy, well done. I'm going to attempt to brighten up my mood after that one. Go on to Killer Clowns. This one, absolutely adore this property. Love the house in Orlando, and it's very, very, very high on my excitement list / to-do list tonight. So Killer Clowns, please, please, please make me. Oh my God! Look, the lower lot is the place to be. Look at this, Murderer's Row here. These are all houses I'm very excited for. So, man, get that Stranger Things taste out of my mouth, please.
Come here, boy. Where in tarnations is that dog? Who? Where's my Pooh Bear? I'll tear this thing apart.
came out of Killer Clowns, so I'm gonna stand here and watch the new Jurassic World drop right here. Killer Clowns is fun, very fun. That's a property that I just don't know if they can really screw that up too bad. I'll step back here because here it comes. I don't quite feel like getting soaking wet. I already rode Jurassic World, by the way. I know it's a Halloween Horror Nights review, but wow, this ride beats the Jurassic River adventure by so much. This is a terrific redo of this ride. Back to Killer Clowns. They just really hit that fun tone that the movie sets, and the costuming and all that. It's just fantastic. Just nailed it out of the ballpark. What was I gonna say? Oh, the set designs. I got a lot more. There were some things that were not in the Orlando house that I wanted to see, and I got here. Like, you got to see inside the spaceship much better. The dumb gimmick of another door. Got that. That was terrific. Clownzilla, the only thing that was a negative here. It's fantastic. Large, all of its glory in Orlando. It's just a puppet, the head here. But really solid house. Fun. Loved it. So, moving on. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm starting to get tired. It's been a long day. This is the day I arrived here, so going on a lot of travel and no sleep. But you're not interested in that, so keep moving on with the event. Scare zone, but basically it's handled like a maze, because you get routed through it. So there's like sets in there and everything, and some actors. It's different. I like it. It's got a cool, creepy vibe going on in there. That's pretty neat. I like it. It's like a bonus maze, little mini bonus maze. So time for I'll be honest, Creepshow is the big one that, while I go to Orlando every year, the big one that Orlando did not have. So it was a big contributor in making me want to come out here. I love Creepshow. I love the original couple movies, and very excited about the new show, the new series. So I've been looking forward to this one. let's go inside and see if it lets me down or lives up to my hype.
Want to know where this is going, Billy? In the garbage. Right into the garbage. Blood. And then you'll believe me.
Creepshow, big headliner for me. Did not disappoint. My Lord in heaven. Man, do I love those stories. If you're not familiar with Creepshow, it's an anthology. Both the first and second films are anthology films. Same with the new TV series. They take a bunch of mini stories based off of Stephen King mini stories and recreate them, and they're just wonderful. So much good stuff out of there that from what I could tell on that walkthrough, I think it was all stuff from the first Creepshow. I didn't notice any from the second. I might have not noticed or forgotten something or whatever. And then some of the stuff out of what I've seen of the new series so far. So really fun. If you're into Creepshow, that's a really good fun house. I really like the when they've got like the fake posters with the elastic fabric, and you're sort of looking at the poster and reading it, and then all of a sudden a character bursts through it and scares the hell out of you. That's a good scare. I like that one. They've done that in a couple different houses here tonight, but they do it a lot here. So very, very, very good house. That's the contender for my favorite so far.
For the air is full of monsters. One born by beast, and one born by man. There is no peace for the dead and the dying. They are forced to wander as people, cursed for all whoever is bitten by a werewolf becomes a werewolf himself.
Frankenstein meets Wolfman. Oh man. Another very, very, very strong maze here tonight. I'm about to head over to Ghostbusters, but yeah, I know from what I've heard, Mr. John Murdy out here really adores and loves his monsters, and it shows. All the Wolfman stuff was incredible. Frankenstein's costume, really, 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 really great. Really, it's really aggressive. A lot of the scares when he comes out of his boo holes, really, really aggressive and loud. And when you get in the lab and you've got Frankenstein and the Wolfman, it's a really banner scene for the house. That's good stuff. So far back here with Creepshow and that house at Frankenstein meets Wolfman. Two very, very strong contenders for my favorite of the event. So let's go see Ghostbusters. Obviously another huge name here. So we're getting close to the end here, guys. A couple more houses to do. A few more rides to ride. I gotta start going back and doing some more repeats. I've done a couple of repeats, but I gotta go start hitting my favorites again. Check out those.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Ghostbusters. Good stuff. Fun. Some things I thought were lacking a little bit, but I got a lot of. There's actually a scarier house than Orlando. Not super scary, but scarier. I got a few more startles. I love the facade. I showed it on the way in. Great facade. I liked Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I thought he was better here than Orlando. I've just completely given in on the not comparing the two events. I figured why fight it? It's just what I'm doing naturally. So boy, I don't know. It's a toss-up. I think the Orlando one's better, but this one's really, really fun for many different reasons. I thought some of the sets, some of the scenes in here were better than Orlando's, if I'm being honest. Maybe not better, but just the way they executed it was a little bit more fun, a little more effective. So, yeah, there's Ghostbusters for you. Another strong house. So far, many more good to very strong houses than weak. Really only had the one that I really did not enjoy, and that was Stranger Things. I got nothing good at all to say about it, so we're not gonna revisit that mess. We're just gonna continue on enjoying our night here. Some of the specialty food stuff here. This Killer Clown's cocoon donut. I'd be all about it, but it's enormous. If you've been to Universal before and you've gotten the Lard Lad donuts, which are essentially the size of a person's face, they're enormous, they're huge. That Killer Clown donut is about the same size. It's actually bigger. I was gonna get one. I was like, oh, $9. It's a specialty donut. This is what you come to events like this for, to get stuff like that, but it's too big. It's just way too big. I will not be partaking, but I do think that's a really cool food offering. Then the other one that's flashing on and off here, the Ghostbusters popcorn. It's basic, but you know, that's cool. Get the ghost trap, some green popcorn, pretty cool. The Halloween horror bites over here, they got some fun options. Take a look at the menu here. I actually did the Nashville hot bites. It's essentially like a popcorn chicken. Got it's kind of spicy. Got some pickles in it, coleslaw at the bottom, piece of white bread, and then some tater tots. Slimer dog looks like it will make you full of cancer. I'm not sure. I thought about it and I was like, oh no, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Zool's egg sandwich looks pretty good. I don't know what a cherry cola corn dog is, but oh, there, look at that. That is just radiation waiting to happen. And then they got some beer options here, so it's a good place to go down here in the lower lot. They got a bar over there. A lot of Modelo's being sold. Some other tricks or treats. A lot of dessert stuff. So if you're down here in the lower lot, got some decent food options down here. That's going to conclude the night here at Halloween Horror Nights, Hollywood. And I have to say I had a fantastic time. For the most part, I would say almost all of the mazes were at least good. Some of them were above average. I would say I'd put like Frankenstein, Wolfman, Creepshow, Us was very strong. It's like the top tier. Maybe the Pandora one of the originals. And then towards the bottom, the only one that I would say was really bad would have to be Stranger Things. And I don't know, just not. I talked about it earlier. It's just not much to really redeem from that one. And then The Walking Dead. You know, so it's year round. So you don't really have to do it when you come here for horror nights. You can do it whenever. But I gotta say, for the first time coming and checking this event out here on the West Coast, I was a big fan, and I would certainly come back. I would encourage others to come back, check it out. It's you know, it's a totally different animal from what you get over on the East Coast in Orlando. So I thoroughly enjoyed the mazes. I like the scare zones, specifically the no, I'm not gonna remember the name of it. The All Hallows Evil, I believe it was called, down on the lower lot. Basically a bonus walkthrough. That's really, really cool. The Toxic Tunnel was fantastic as well. The one major disappointment I'd say I had is that the Terror Tram is not happening this year. So my first time out here, I've always heard about the Terror Tram, and it's just not to be. Not to be. We'll see. Hopefully it'll come back in the future and I can check it out. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, In The Loop Kenny. And yeah, talk to you guys later.